Moms. We all at least have one. Hello everyone, Ren here, or Alias. This is the October update. And today, I shall rank the sitcom moms. Now, there are some ground rules. First, I must have seen a good amount of the sitcom. You know, I can't judge a book by a couple of episodes. Second, being a mom must be a character trait. So Amy Sosa from Superbad does not count. Even though she has a daughter and she's called the mom of the store, she's not, the sitcom mom character. Also, I'm only doing one mom per rank. Let's begin. At the bottom of the ladder is Rochelle Rock from Everybody Hates Chris. There's no lower mom than Rochelle Rock. She plays favorites, she abuses her kids, especially Chris, but that is the whole point of the show. Everybody hates Chris. So, naturally, Chris would have a bad mother. So she does have some sweet moments with Chris, like when she admits that she was wrong on kicking him out of the house. That doesn't really, justify everything else. One sweet moment does not undo all the years of harm. Also, she does play fair, like when Tanya tried to get Drew in trouble, she knew Tanya was in the wrong, and she punished her, and she let Drew watch the hockey game. So, Rochelle Rock, absolute F tier. Julius deserves way better. Next up on D tier, Peggy Hill from King of the Hill. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I put her here because I ran out of sitcom moms, because I haven't seen a lot of sitcoms. But, she's pretty bad. She's narcissistic, and she gets in the way of stuff a lot of times. But she is on one of the best King of the Hill episodes called Pygmalion. She helps Luann not get turned into the red hair girl by the millionaire meatpacking guy who was sick in the head. It's a great episode. One of the better, Luann Peggy episodes. But then, most of the other Peggy episodes, she is very narcissistic and egotistical. Like, there's an episode where Bobby was cooking something for his cooking class, and he ignored his mom's advice, and his cooking was better than his mom. But his mom, tanked his score, and didn't like what he cooked just because it was better than what she cooked using her own recipe. So she's like that most of the time. So Peggy, easy D tier. Now, on C tier, it's Freddy's mom from iCarly, pre-reboot, pre-sequel show. I haven't seen the sequel show, so this will be referring to Dan the Footman Schneider iCarly. So, Freddy's mom is overbearing. Extremely. That's her major character trait. But she doesn't do this to control Freddy. She does this because she cares about Freddy. There's a difference between being overbearing to control the way your child acts, like Peggy from King of the Hill, versus being overbearing because you don't want your child to get harmed, which is what Freddy's mom does. But she does it a little too much. So, kind of have to balance it a little bit. I'm gonna take off my flip-flops because fucking hell, they're getting in the way of the trackers. So, she does let Freddy explore his hobbies, like she bought him a fucking TV camera because he wanted to, fucking become a TV show host. He had the camera before the iCarly show. And then, they bought the better equipment from the YouTuber money they're making from iCarly. What your average high-ranking YouTuber could do, because it is considered the most popular internet show on their universe. So, Freddy became a little bit more independent. Also, when they wanted to go to Japan, they said, okay, we can go to Japan. I just have to go with you as a worried mother to, chaperone. And you know what? Fair enough. They chaperone. She just wanted to make sure Freddy was okay. So her love to Freddy is not out of malice, it's out of care. So she's a solid C tier. Next up, on B tier. B tier are the bland moms. Your Disney Channel moms, like the one from Good Luck Charlie. Your bland moms. And I'm gonna use the mom I know the most out of all of them. And that one is Audrey from Drake and Josh. It's Drake and Josh's mom. Or I guess Drake's mom, Josh's stepmom. She plays favorites with Megan, but again, if your kid tells you, yo, my little sister has a fucking secret lab, it's right there. Let me fucking pull it out. Your kid's gonna be on Skitsomets and posting conspiracy theories by the end of the day. End of the hour at the closest. So it's not far-fetched that they wouldn't believe Drake and Josh. But she wasn't too bad. She punished the kids when they had to. She reined the kids in when they had to, like the Treehouse episode. she thought that, they all had an equal amount, so they all get punished. And, even Megan, even though she didn't really do anything. So, she's an okay mom. That's your baseline mom. A tier it's going to be a little bit controversial. It's Mary from Young Sheldon. She imposes her beliefs into her kids, but that's what moms do. That's what moms do. Your mom takes you to church when you're a kid. We all do that. Sheldon's not special. And she does respect Sheldon's boundaries. Like, when Sheldon says, I'm atheist or agnostic, his mom was like, okay, that's okay, but I'm gonna follow my beliefs, and, you can have your own beliefs. And then the episode when Sheldon tries to search other religions, she goes off the handle a bit, but that's one of the typical women moments, because she caused that problem because she didn't want Sheldon to play D&D. So she's a good mother. She has her flaws. If a character doesn't have flaws, it's a bland character. Add some spice to your characters. Don't make them an OP self-insert. Now, another criticism is that she doesn't really teach Sheldon social skills, but Sheldon is neurodivergent as fuck, so that may be out of her control. That's up to a higher power, not up to Mary. I don't think she can do it. She does neglect her other kids, George Jr. and Missy, but what is she gonna do? Not treat the kid who is an astrophysicist at age 10? Not give him special treatment? Exactly, that's what you do. That's why on S rank we have what I consider to be the S rank of moms, and it's Lois from Family Guy. Just kidding. Fucking got you. Oh, fuck. It's Lois from Malcolm in the Middle. So, Lois, like Mary, she has a genius son, but she doesn't give him special treatment. She treats all of her kids equal, which is a lot better than a lot of the other moms. And you may say, hey, didn't you put Rochelle on F tier because she's abusive to her kids? And I'm gonna say, no. You see, Rochelle was just abusive to Chris, but that's the whole point of the show. Everybody hates Chris, so naturally Chris would have a shitty mom. But Lois, the point of Malcolm in the Middle is, life is unfair, and they stick together like family. Malcolm is a genius since he was young, and just like his brothers, they cause trouble, so Lois has to punish them and overly punish them again. And you may say, isn't that taking a little too far? She does take it too far sometimes. And the kids do fight her when she gets a little too unfair. There's a couple episodes where that happens. The one that comes to mind right now is when they run away to the hotel because Francis brought Piyama from Alaska. And, they didn't want to get treated badly because they didn't do anything wrong and they got in trouble. So, it happens. But there's another scene that really oomph her into S rank. And way above, Rochelle or a lot of the other moms. She admits when she was wrong as a parent. Now, there's a whole episode where she was wrong when a cop pulled her over. And, the whole episode is that she's never wrong. But, that's played off as a joke. Now, here, she admits that she was wrong on the way she raised Francis. She said, it's the episode where Grandma loses her leg. And Francis has to take care of her. Francis discovers that even when he was little, Lois sent Francis away to live with his grandma for some time. It's never specified. She admits that she was wrong on doing that. Like, there's the scene, she has tears in her eyes. She's like, Francis, I wasn't a good mom to you. You deserve someone who was loving and patient and kind, and I couldn't give that to you. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have sent you off to military school. I shouldn't have kicked you out of the house. I shouldn't have punished you so much. I was a bad mother. And she admits it. She admitted that she was a bad mother. Could you see Rochelle in a million years admit that she was a bad mother? No, she wouldn't, because that's not her character. She's egotistical and narcissistic, while Lois is not egotistical or narcissistic. She's just a control freak. That's her character flaw. But characters need flaws. And by the end of the show, the kids are well adjusted. For all the troublemaking they did, they're good kids at the end of the show. So she doesn't play favorites like Mary. I'm gonna compare her directly to her because they have very similar situations. So Mary, when Sheldon was found out to be a genius, she put all of her energy into it. Lois didn't treat Malcolm any different when when it was found out that he was a genius. She just said, yeah, that's cool. You'll have better opportunities, and we can even, like, if we need, and when we're in trouble, we'll rely on you to come up with a plan. She makes Malcolm get a job, just like Reese when they were of age. So, even though Malcolm has all the potential in the world, he doesn't get special treatment, so he wouldn't have a big ego by the end of the show. So, that's why Lois is an S rank mom. Well, let me know if you agree. Comment down below the moms, that you would rank instead of the moms I chosen. Cause, again, I haven't seen a lot of the classic sitcoms like I Love Lucy, Everybody Loves Raymond, Full House, The Brady Bunch, Modern Family. I haven't seen any of them. Well, this has been all. This has been Ren, or Alias. Bye-bye.